You guys have a lot of experience, a lot of transfers coming in. What just excites you most about the group that you guys have?
One thing we talked about is, just getting more depth and being able to rotate the guys and keep them fresh. So I'm excited about keeping the guys fresh and not allowing them to take so many reps like they did last year.
What's the biggest thing you feel like you learned from last year about going through the hardships of last season, and what can that do for you this year?
I mean, for me, we suffered last year. We went 5-7, and so I'm a big believer that suffer equals success. So we suffered. We learned a lot. We had a lot of growing pains. We got better towards the end of the year, and so just one thing I learned: just keep going. Everything is not going to be peaches and cream. Every day is not going to be a bad day. It's not going to be a good day. But, believe in the culture, believe in what we put in, and just keep going. But I do think that we're a closer team. We're a better team, and we just got to put the work in this month.
What is the biggest strength of your group, and what is the biggest thing you feel like they got to improve on during camp?
One thing I think our biggest strength is, like I said before, we got depth now, and also the vets we got in our room. We got a lot of guys that play a lot of good football, so for a long time, like Tonka being here for a while, Boogie being here, TJ played a lot of reps. So that's the big thing. We got some young guys in the room, but we got a lot of guys that play a lot of football. One thing that I want us to get better at is sacks. Getting pressure on the quarterback interiorly. We got some great edge, so we get these guys in the middle, to push the pocket and control the middle. We'll be good.
From your experience, what's like the best way? Like, what's the mechanical way for a guy, technique, that you've seen results of, getting sacks and stuff? Like, how would you describe it?
Well, I learned this a long time ago from Coach Brian Cox. Pass rushers don't grow on trees. The best way is to work it every day and create your routine of every day to practice and just work your craft. If you think you can just go out here and just run up the field around these offensive tackles in this league, you're mistaken. And so it's something, pass rush is something you got to work every single day. It's like I said, you can't just go out and pluck the best pass rusher and stick them out there and tell them to be great. You got to study. You got to know your opponent. You got to know his moves. You got to know everything about protection. So it's a lot that goes into being a great pass rusher. But for these young guys, it's just basically working our craft every day.
What's kind of the message to those guys in terms of, you want them to get pressure on the quarterback and get sacks? Is there like any sort of incentive you would give them to is there anything like that? Or is it kind of just like, telling them like, hey, let's go out and there and do this?
No, I mean, that's what they came here for. I don't think, with these guys, I shouldn't have to give them incentives to go do what they came here for. But these guys are motivated themselves. They know what we didn't do last year, and they know what they have their goals themselves. But you're just going to take pride in being the best unit on the field, and being the best D lineman. It takes getting sacks. You can't consider yourself as a good D lineman if you're not getting tackles for loss and sacks. But these guys are motivated, and they know for us to be a good group and win that we got to get sacks and we got to keep offense behind the sticks.